The Philadelphia Phillies had a season of confrontation and controversy. Confrontation with a new manager in Dallas Green and a team seeking an identity. They were in first place only 16 days. It was a strong Philly team that started the season, a team complete with the big names that had made it a favorite for many years.
You picked the Phillies for 79, you should pick them for 1980, because there was no way we were going to go through the injuries that we went through in 79. Plus, we had some young talent, guys like Keith Moreland, Vukovic for the bench. We had Unser, we had Gross, great pinch hitters. And we had a pretty good bullpen. So I said, you better pick us for 80 if you're going to pick us for 79.
Though the 1980 Phillies continued to look like the Phillies of old on the field, there was an attitude change brought about by a new manager.
The credit has to be given to Dallas Green, in addition to a lot of us maybe maturing a little bit. You know, the crux of the team now, we're all 31, 32 years old. The Luzinskis, the Boones, Maddoxes, myself, Bowa. We ought to be old enough now to have some character. We've been through enough hell on the baseball field in the playoffs in the past. And Dallas Green's blend of the young players on the team is very important also.
Though the Phillies struggled in the early going, they continued to get fine performances from some of their more unheralded players. Second baseman Manny Trillo turned in stout defense and toyed with the 300 mark all year long. And right fielder Tug McGraw, though he continued to have his problems with manager Dallas Green, responded with a 300 season and 87 RBI. But all the hustle and all the effort that was a part of this Phillies season was interrupted by accusations of a drug scandal in mid-July.
I built a reputation here in 10 years, and in one day it's down the drain. Not only for me, my wife, my mom and dad out in California, and everything that I've been accused of is totally wrong. It's false. There's no true information at all linked to me and narcotics.
After surviving the scandal and hitting a low point in early August, the Phils came on strong, winning 36 of 55. They went to Montreal having to win 2 and did win 2 to clinch the National East title. Mike Schmidt providing the winning runs with his 48th home run to go with a season that included 121 RBI. Indeed, when Tug McGraw struck out Larry Parrish to clinch the National East title with a winning run on base, cap off a season that included a 1.46 ERA and 20 saves, his joy, his effort, his achievement typified the spirit of a team that had won almost in spite of itself.
The Phillies have reached back all year long. We've had our backs to the wall. We've made it as tough as we could for ourselves, and we felt real strong about going up there. We'd gone that far, and we'd come down that close, and we just felt all the way that we were going to be able to win it. We had that feeling, you might say.
After winning their mini-pennant in Montreal, the Phillies moved on to the National League Championship Series and took part in the bizarre battles of Houston. There they survived the Astros, their own mistakes, and a most incredible series of plays. There was the Gary Maddox ball that went from a 1-3 putout to a triple play to a double play. There was the line drive to right that was called a catch, but it appeared to be a trap. It scored a run, but brought on yet another strange double play. And through it all, through the 5 games that included 4 extra inning affairs, there was a Philly team that continued to fight back when they appeared to be on the edge of elimination. An exhausting, emotionally draining series filled with more than its share of heroes and improbable happenings, the MVP was himself an improbable hero, Manny Trillo.
To tell you the truth, I was willing to win the most valuable player on my team, but it happened the other way, and I think right now it's more bigger than the one I was looking for. And besides, I told my wife I'm going to get it for her, so I think I did it.
When Enos Cabell hit a Dick Ruthven pitch into the waiting glove of Gary Maddox, it brought to an end 30 years of frustration in Philadelphia. Tonight, the Phillies will attempt to begin to do what the Phillies of 15 and 50 could not do, win a first world title for the city of brotherly love. Mike Schmidt, the Phillies are coming off of a series that was emotionally and physically draining in Houston. Is there any way that you can get up and stay with a team that's fresh like the Royals?
Oh, are you kidding? Some people would say that not playing for 2 or 3 days might make you a worse team. We're ready to go. This is a World Series. This is a chance to play in front of the whole world, Brian, and there ain't nobody over there that's tired or emotionally drained or anything. We're ready to go, and we're ready to prove that, prove a lot of people wrong. I think a lot of people are picking KC in this thing, and we're going to do our best to prove them wrong.
Mike Schmidt, thank you very much.
All right,
best of luck.
Okay.
We're going to step aside just for a moment, come back with some final comments. Game 1 of the 1980 World Series in a couple of moments.